ever gonna suit my skin tone? When was Peach Stock by MAC ever gonna suit my skin? When was this ever gonna look good? Hi guys, I wanted to make a quick video about stuff that YouTube has made me buy, and I mean literally held a gun to my head and made me buy this stuff. And I've only used it once, or I've not used it at all, and I'm ashamed of myself because money doesn't grow on trees. I am absolutely ashamed of myself because I was stupidly influenced by people. The thing is, they didn't tell me to get stuff. They just went, here's the product, if you like it, get it. So I now realise how important money is and how it doesn't grow on trees, and I can't just go outside and pick myself some 50s. So here's just a few items I've purchased over the last few years that I've barely touched. So the first thing is when the internet went crazy for like coconut oil. Coconut oil for skin and hair, moisturising emollient for dry and rough skin. I don't even have dry and rough skin, but I felt the need to go out and buy coconut oil because the friggin' internet told me to go and buy it. Probably put this on my lips once. Probably put it on my heels once. I have not used this item since then, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to attempt putting it in my hair maybe in the next few days just to use it up, and I feel totally ashamed that I was influenced by the internet for stuff that I am probably never going to use. The next thing is the Smashbox double exposure palette. Obviously I felt the need to take the brush out of the thing. I don't know where the brush is. I've clearly thought that the brush was more useful than the actual palette. I don't think these are amazingly, well, they are quite pigmented actually. I'm not sure why I don't use them. I think the colours are all great, and I think they're all colours that I really like to use. I just don't remember to use stuff because I have so many other friggin' palettes to use, and it's just embarrassing. So Smashbox double exposure, I think I may have used this once just to swatch it, but I've not actually ever done a look with this palette. It is embarrassing, I know. The next one is one that I literally searched for high and low on the internet. I paid custom charges, I paid shipping charges, I paid probably double what the product was worth, and I don't think I've used it more than a handful of times. It is the Lorac Pro, and some of you will remember me receiving this because I put a picture of me on Instagram with it going, it is a beautiful palette. It is a really good high quality palette. I just choose to waste these products. I absolutely fell in love with all the tutorials I saw with it. Do you know what? If I look in the palette, all the colours have been touched. Nothing has been hit pan on. So I am now going to leave this at the front of my makeup collection, and I'm actually going to start using some of these products because they are beautiful shadows, and I can imagine me using these. Like, these are colours I would use. I just don't know why I don't use them. They just sit there collecting dust. I had to dust this off this morning. I won't give this away because this is just not a good thing to give away, because I'm not going to give any of it away. I'm sorry. I've just fiddled and prodded my fingers in all these items. I don't think it's very hygienic, so I won't be giving this away, but I will be making a conscious effort to use these things because I'm absolutely ashamed of myself. The next item I've got, and this is actually a fairly recent purchase. I think I got this last year because, sorry, this year, because it only came out this year. This is the Makeup Geek and MANNY MUA palette. I don't think I've used it at all. I haven't even taken the little sealy bit off that. That is basically what the palette looks like. Do you know what? I bought the palette and then I kept hearing like really bad stuff about MANNY MUA, and it just made me not want to use the palette. That is really pathetic, I know. This is a video about how pathetic I generally am at the moment. I spent money on this. I waited 3 weeks for shipping. I waited and waited and waited. I don't know if I put a picture of this on Instagram, but I really like Marlena from Makeup Geek. I am such a huge fan of hers, and I always have been, and I've always supported her stuff. I've never actually got to the stage of buying anything because unless it's in a shop and I can physically go and try stuff on, I find it really hard. And then that's why YouTube is so difficult, because people make stuff look amazing, and these people don't have the same skin color as me, they don't apply makeup the same as me, like they just do things much better, so things look better on other people. So I get, like, you know, trapped into buying this stuff and then I don't use it. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous palette. I really like the palette. I have never used the palette. I've done a few swatches because you can see brush marks in there, or finger marks as they may be, but I just feel terrible that I have not used these items, and it's shocking. It's basically just shocking that I'm throwing money away. This is from a long time ago. This is from a long time ago. This is when the whole Inglot thing went crazy and everybody was getting their own little DIY Inglot palettes. I made this bad boy. I made this with my own hands. Not literally. I chose the colours and stuck them in a palette. I don't think I've ever used this. I spent probably about 50 quid, maybe 60 quid on this. And I am ashamed to say that I've never ever used this. My sister, if you're watching this, please come and take this from me, because I think she'd actually get loads of use out of it. These colours are stunning. I just don't understand why I don't use these products. Like, I think I've just got too much money to waste in my life, clearly, because I am ashamed that I haven't used any of this. I am now going to make a conscious effort to start using these palettes. I have still got 2 palettes left to show you. That is how crazy I am. I'm going to show you another 2 palettes. So this one is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I bought this because somebody said it smelled like chocolate. That is the only reason I bought this. I don't particularly think the colour payoff is amazing. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to diss it. It's okay. It smells like chocolate. But that is pretty much the only reason that I have this palette, because it literally smells like chocolate. So these colours are actually very neutral. They are colours I would definitely use. I don't know why I haven't, because when I buy things, they go into a little pile of makeup and then stuff just gets put on top of it and then you just forget what you've got. So it's more like I got it and then I forgot I had it, which is even more pathetic, because it's like, how much makeup do you own? As we've discovered from previous videos of mine, I don't seem to throw stuff away. So things just collect and collect and collect, which is disgusting. But I really feel like I need to be using these palettes because they are actually really beautiful palettes. The last palette I have is, and this is really shameful. So the last palette I have is the Naked 2. I don't even like this palette. Like, I don't even particularly like the colours in this palette. It's all very, I don't know, they're just not that great. The Naked 1 was great, and the Naked 3 with the rose gold was fantastic. This was just this like shitty in-between palette that I don't even like. And you can see some of the colours clearly I've liked, because you can see where I've prodded my finger or my brush in there. Some of them I haven't touched at all, but I am going to have to make some use out of this palette because I think I paid for it myself. My best friend bought me the Naked 3 and I bought the 1 and 2. But again, I've clearly taken all the brushes out of everything, because I've obviously found the brushes were more useful than anything else. I'm just ashamed to say that I've never used this palette. Like, how bad is that? How bad is this? I feel terrible. Honestly, I feel terrible. I'm gonna stop buying makeup. This is atrocious. One of the items I cannot find. I cannot find MAC's WHIRL. Thank you very much, Kylie Jenner, for letting me waste my money again. WHIRL just does not look good on me. Another random one that I got that people on the internet told me to buy was Peach Stock by MAC. When was this ever going to suit my skin tone? When was Peach Stock by MAC ever going to suit my skin? When was this ever going to look good? When was the phase going to come where this dead colour looked okay on me? That there was never going to be a phase where this looked good on me. I don't know what possessed me to buy it. Every single girl I saw wearing this was like pasty as fuck. Why did I get this? What possessed me to get this? I don't think I've used it apart from swatching purposes, and I may have used it on top of a lipstick just to change the colour of it. It is a completely waste of time product because it just does not suit my skin tone. And this is the last thing. I kept seeing this artiste brushes everywhere, and thinking I'm like some sort of professional makeup artist, I decided to go and get one of these fancy brushes. I don't even know what to use it for. Like, honestly, it's embarrassing. I keep spending money on stuff and I don't know what to do with it. It's embarrassing. I am going to stop buying makeup. This year, I'm not spending a penny on any more makeup. Gifts don't count, and if it's my birthday and somebody asks me for something, I'm allowed to get something. I am no longer spending money on makeup. It is shocking. It is shocking, shocking, shocking. I have enough makeup to last me a lifetime for the next 3 generations of my children and their children, and I'm still buying makeup. It's ridiculous. There are people in the world without food, and I am stocking up the makeup like it's gonna run out any day soon. It's ridiculous. So this is my little rant on all the stuff I shouldn't have bought. I'm gonna find a use for this. It looks kind of helpful, but I just don't think it looked... Look at that, look at that. I've obviously put something in it. I wanted to use it as contour, but I'm just not sure that it's like slim enough for contour, because if I put this on the side of my nose, like, I'm sure it's just gonna make my nose look really fat. So anyway, thank you very much if you watched this video. Please let me know in the comments below stuff YouTube has made you buy, including stuff I may have made you buy. And I don't ever say you must get this product. I always say in my videos, if you're looking for an item, or if you're looking for a blush, or if you're looking for something at the moment, then this one's really good. I never say you must go and get this item, I don't think, because I don't like to force people to get stuff that they don't need, because I don't think I'm very pushy. But there are certain things that I love, and I will talk about them, because that is what my channel is about, talking about stuff that I like. Anyway, I'm going to go. I feel like I've wasted enough of your time, lovely people, and I will see you guys very, very soon in the next video.